Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus.
And Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm. Stephen Ahikian, acting administrator of the General Services Administration GSA, recently hosted his first all-hands meeting since his appointment, aiming to address employee concerns. However, the meeting was met with critical feedback, particularly online, where staff emphasized the need for answers on workforce reductions rather than AI demonstrations. The GSA introduced GSA, a chatbot designed to aid employees with tasks like email writing, but staff showed little enthusiasm. Concerns persist about job cuts and the loss of critical software, as more than 1,835 employees have taken deferred resignations since the leadership shift. Elon Musk's allies are at the core of these changes, focusing heavily on AI developments and efficiency strategies. Employees have criticized the mandate to return to the office, questioning the increased productivity it claims to promote. Credit card spending limits are tightened, adding to employee frustrations over inadequate resources. Ahikian shared GSA's goals revolving around cost saving and innovation, sparking skepticism over the accuracy of reported statistics. Despite a presented vision of centralized procurement and optimized real estate, employees remain skeptical of its efficacy. Questions about Ahikian's future involvement in federal contracts, particularly within AI and it, went unanswered, leaving staff wary of the administration's transparency.
Google was in a race against time to develop a rival to ChatGPT, giving CCHCIO 100 days to achieve this task. The release of ChatGPT by OpenAI had placed Google under intense pressure, threatening its dominance in the field of AI. Despite having a capable language model, Google had been slow to deploy it publicly, fearing the risk of inaccuracies. Wall Street's concerns about Google's AI strategy coincided with sluggish ad sales and dwindling stock prices. The urgency led to internal restructuring, combining Google's DeepMind and Brain teams to create a powerful AI language model called Gemini. Efforts to push development quickly resulted in controversial mistakes, such as Bard's inaccurate claims about the James Webb Space Telescope. Despite setbacks, Google pressed on, leading to layoffs and increased workload to prevent further loss of market share to competitors like Microsoft. The race intensified with the integration of AI into various Google services, culminating in the launch of Gemini, which restored some investor confidence. The journey was marred by rushed decisions and challenges in AI governance, reinforcing the need for Google to balance innovation with responsibility. A Norwegian man, Arv H. Hjalmar Holm, has filed a complaint against OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT. Holm claims that the chatbot falsely implicated him in the murder of his 2 children. When prompted about Holm, ChatGPT inaccurately described a tragic event involving his family, leading to a fabricated imprisonment. This incident has deeply distressed Holm, who has never been accused or convicted of any crime. The complaint to the Norwegian Data Protection Authority highlights violations of the European GDPR data law and requests model adjustments. Holm and digital rights group Noib are pushing for fines and corrections to prevent further inaccuracies. OpenAI acknowledges the issue, emphasizing recent improvements to ChatGPT's model for increased accuracy. Despite advancements, AI chatbots can still produce misleading information due to their predictive text nature. The credibility of AI-generated content remains a challenge, as users may misinterpret plausible-sounding falsehoods as fact. The case underscores the urgency in refining AI systems to prevent reputational damage to individuals like Holm.
Apple is facing a federal lawsuit over claims of false advertising related to its Apple Intelligence features. Filed in the U.S. District Court in San Jose, the suit seeks class action status for purchases of iPhones and other Apple devices. Plaintiffs argue that Apple has not delivered the highly touted Apple Intelligence capabilities as promised. The complaint suggests that Apple's marketing misled consumers about the actual utility and performance of these AI features. The legal action comes amidst broader difficulties for Apple in launching these anticipated features. Reports indicate that Apple CEO Tim Cook's confidence in AI head John Giannandrea is waning. This lawsuit could further impact Apple's efforts to innovate in the competitive tech landscape. The outcome of this legal battle could influence consumer trust and Apple's future AI initiatives. Apple's track record for product innovation is now under scrutiny. The lawsuit adds to the growing challenges the tech giant faces in maintaining its market position. Anthropic has announced a significant update to its AI assistant, Claude, which can now perform web searches to provide users with the most current information. This functionality allows Claude to expand its knowledge beyond original training data, addressing the need for up-to-date responses. Transparency and accuracy are emphasized, as each response from Claude will include direct citations for easy fact-checking. The integration allows users to receive information in a streamlined, conversational format without manually searching through search engine results. Currently, the feature is available to paid users in the US, with plans for expansion to free users and other countries. Activation of the web search feature is simple, requiring users to toggle it on in their profile settings. Anthropic believes this update will unlock new use cases across multiple industries, enhancing Claude's versatility and power. By combining real-time information access with a commitment to transparency, Anthropic strengthens Claude's position as a leading AI assistant.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and don't forget to follow or subscribe.